Happy birthday, Andy. This is a surprise from Jeff.
It's us. It's Living Room
It
Requests.
is.
And this is a very different version of Home.
Home. Magnetic zeros. Well, we got a magnetic something going on here. Alabama, Arkansas, I do love my ma and pa, not that way that I do love you. Well, holy moly, me oh my, you're the apple of my eye. Girl, I've never loved one like you. Man, oh man, you're my best friend. I scream it to the nothingness. There ain't nothing that I need. Well, hot and heavy pumpkin pie, chocolate candy, Jesus Christ, ain't nothing please me more than you. Oh, home, let me come home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Oh, home, let me come home. Home is wherever I'm with you. La 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 la, take me home. Lover, I'm coming home. I'll follow you into the park, through the jungle, through the dark. Girl, I've never loved one like you. Moats and boats and waterfalls, alleyways and payphone calls. I've been everywhere with you. Laugh until we think we'll die, barefoot on a summer night. Never could be sweeter than with you. And in the streets you run a free, like it's only you and me. Geez, you're something to see. Oh, home, let me come home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Oh, home, let me come home. Home is wherever I'm with you. La 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 la, take me home. Lover, I'm coming home. Home, let me come home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Oh, home, let me come home. Home is where I'm alone with you. Home, let me come home. Home is whenever I'm with you. Home, yes, I am home. Home is when I'm alone with you. Alabama, Arkansas, I do love my ma and pa. Moats and boats and waterfalls, alleyways and payphone calls. Home is when I'm alone with you. Home is when I'm alone with you. So, home. It was a bit different. I wanted to do it differently, so I asked Matt what his ideas were, and he had two ideas.
So Patricia says, I want to do it differently. And, about 850 songs ago, that was the mantra, and we still do it.
Yeah, we still do it.
She came to the right place. Jeff and Andy came to the right place, but they know that because this is not their first request rodeo. And I'll say it might be one of their first approaching this particular style of music.
Oh, so many styles.
But you can't
You guys
even
are both
say.
incredibly eclectic.
True music lovers and
Yes.
true ideal members of the audience of, well, A, this channel, and B, this series.
Oh, yeah. So now, to say what your inspiration was for that.
Okay, so as many people might have heard, there was a very repetitive aspect, and in a lot of this indie music at that time, there were 2 or 3 or 4 chords if you're really pushing the boat out. But there was a type of music, originated in the very early 1960s, and had really its heyday in the classical world, really, wasn't it? Really, because they sat down and until definitely the mid to late 1980s, connected with the a number of them, but
Minimalism.
and it made it into film scores, numerous film scores.
Oh
didn't
yes, oh yes, and
Numerous
now
film
it's
scores.
everywhere.
And now basically
it's
it's percolated within
it's
to
now
the classical genre itself. It's intertwined and it's had babies.
Yeah, it has.
Hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's almost to the point that when people think of classical, and when you go to classical sections on playlists on the the music streaming apps, a large majority of it is gonna be influenced with that.
Yeah.
And if you're going relaxing piano, this and that, it's been through the washing machine of minimalism.
So this is a little bit of Steve Reich kind of inspiration.
Definitely, yeah. There's also the Terry Riley in there, and John Adams with some of the kind of cluster chords, some of the orchestral works even. There was
it's all here.
There was a CD that I bought, one of the very first CDs with my own money, back in the days of the CDs costing $20 to $40 if it was like a new CD.
Full price. Yeah.
And
full price was $21.99 in Canada. Actually
crazy.
No, $22.
Yeah. I think I did literally play around 16
mid-price was 15,
16 British pounds for it in
different trains.
Yeah, in the first, I don't know what exact year, but somewhere between 2000 and 2010. And it's got the Kronos Quartet on one side and Pat Metheny on the other. And not that Pat Metheny crossed me over into Steve Reich's music. I did actually like both simultaneously, but I was really pleased to find that there was collaboration there. And that had happened, and
intriguing.
Yeah, I guess like in those days, how did you find out what was available? How did you find out what somebody had?
Sometimes you just see it on a shelf. Like you'd go into a record store.
Not every single person listed their full discography on their website, did they? How do you find out everything that
A lot of word of mouth, a lot of catalogs. Catalogs are free.
Through catalogs.
So you could get those ones, and they were all made very artistic looking. So you'd really want to take one home to have.
I'd like to try that. Yeah.
Yeah, and conversations. A lot of conversations. A lot of teachers recommending things, friends recommending things, and shop people like me. I worked in the Virgin Megastore and the HMV and Tower, all three. A lot of chats with other people.
And then that's when internet forums were blooming, I suppose, early 2000s.
And sometimes even on the backs of like the packaging. Anyway, so very interesting. So there's a lot of covers of this song. So we just wanted to make
just added to that canon.
He came up with a different idea. The first idea was much more sort of like 1860s. Could you approximate
on the electric guitar?
Yeah.
I thought we could do like a.
Alabama, Arkansas, I do love my ma and pa, not that way that I do love you. Well, holy moly, me oh my, you're the apple of my eye, girl, I've never loved one like you. Yeah, that nearly was it, but
like it was being played at home.
I quite like that on the electric guitar, actually.
A little spin it or something. I'm fresh out of spin it this morning, unfortunately. So.
It's reminding you that it's an electric guitar.
It's an what are you doing?
What are you doing? Spin it. I'll give you spin it. So that's what it nearly was. I quite liked that actually, but the other one was more.
Can do that another day when I've got the spin.
What I liked about
the keyboard,
the one you chose to do.
A nice at-home piano set from the mid-19th century. So
they're heavy. What I liked about the option we did go for was the way it built up at the end.
Yeah, you got volume, haven't you?
Yeah. And what did you call that? You had a term for it.
I think it was crescendo.
No, you said something else.
Layering?
No, you said something like that. You had a term. Anyway, whatever. The way it
clusters.
No.
Cluster chords.
No.
So like on the piano, you can just put your little sweaty palm down and go. But obviously you can't really do that on the guitar, so you have to sort of plan it out in a more. I can't even think of an example now, but you have to. You have to use kind of like open strings and things to make closer pictures together. See if I can do a better example. Something like that. Actually. See, I've got like 4 tones together. Five 5 tones. But I'm
The
going
work you have to go to get what you get with a fist on a piano.
on a piano you just go like that, right?
Yeah.
But on a guitar you can go like this. But that's a very minimalism ensemble thing.
We need
to have lots of notes repeated on monophonic instruments next to each other.
Yes, minimalism was suggested by the rhythm. Because the rhythm is that.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Correct. That's why the Pat Metheny song, record, piece of music piece is multi-tracked, because it's got so many notes next to each other which you can't play on the guitar at the same time. I'm impressed how quickly I worked that out as an example. Yeah, anyway, go
on. Yeah. Paul suggested it was swung. And I said, no, the words are already hard enough to slot in. Anyway, that was fun. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, Andy. We've done birthdays for you before from Jeff, and we're honored. And happy birthday this year, last year, next year, all of the years. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody else.
We need a thumbnail.
We did. And if anybody else would like to make a request, please go to patriciahammond.com/requests. There we are. Or you can click in the description of this video, because it's in all of them.
If you could thumbs up, that'd be even better. Oh,
you can subscribe.
Yeah, that'd be great.
If by any remote chance you are not, and you've got this far in the video.
There we go. Home. Great.
Yeah.
Home with a electric
I always
guitar.
thought about this sort of music at this time. It's very, back then, it was a very sort of like summery sound with all the clapping. I'm thinking about the original recording now.
Yeah.
A lot of clapping and whistling and ukuleles, very sort of summer or springtime music. So
Optimistic.
Enjoy that season if you are in the Northern Hemisphere. Bye.
Okay.